gentlemen, this is His Majesty's Dragon by Naomi Novik, author I've been enjoying immensely. But first, here be dragons. So Todd McFarlane, Spawn guy, he made a toy line. Here we have a dragon rider. These are old. These are like at least 15 years old. He had these out in stores. It's a dragon rider. Here we have a sorcerer dragon. I think there's another one. This is also called a sorcerer dragon. Anything with a pearl, I guess, had a sorcerer dragon. Another dragon rider. Mounted, landed on a piece of castle there, I guess. And this one is cool. This is like a scene. This dude doing some kind of ceremony to some godlike dragon beast. There you go. Anyway, so I can describe this as something interesting, but it wasn't very exciting. This is a low action book. So if you're looking for some massive dragon battle, teeth claw, tail whipping, and fire breathing dragons, this is not it. There is action at the end though. And there is hint of breath weapons of various sorts, fire, acid, poison, what have you. So there's apparently going to be some of that, I get. And but this is very much an intro book for a really long series. I think I saw something about 9 books, and I just got these first 3, and I don't know that I'll go beyond the 3. I am certainly going to go and move on to the second one, though. So this fellow named Captain Lawrence, he's a naval fella, and he is a gentleman captain, and he's the viewpoint character, and he reads like, watching Pirates of the Caribbean, the Pirates of the Caribbean, and listening to Norrington talk. Or watching The Bounty and listening to the Captain Bligh talks with all this pomp and circumstance and sense of propriety. However, he's not a big jerk. He actually seems to come across as a pretty good leader of men. And but still, he has a sense of who he is and what his rank is. And so on occasion, for example, one of the riders of a dragon is not particularly kind to that dragon, and one of the subordinates was showing some kind of empathy about the situation, and Lawrence says, well, this is, I gotta tap my screen here, this is, it's good enough for you that he gave you orders to go do something else. So he's still, I'm the captain, so it's gonna be me in charge, and I've gotta, keep everything in order. If lawful good, the phrase lawful good means anything to you, it's probably Lawrence. The dragon, so he is a special one, and I will not reveal entirely how special, but he hatches out of his egg, he takes a liking to Lawrence, and Lawrence has to give up his naval career. The dragon itself, it's very smart, but it is new, and so it wonders about things like, why should I obey these laws, but I'll follow you anyway. It seems to want to go into battle and show off, but there's training needed, and that's really what this is. They get together, they have to go to a certain area where they're going to train together, and that's really the plot of the book. It is the interesting part. What this really is about is the relationship between this man and this dragon, and how it unfolds. And he's like, okay, I guess I really have to do this. He didn't want to give up his naval career, but he's the one. And the dragon taking a liking to him does lead to some, I guess you call it, I can't remember if they were family or not, but certainly either family or friend drama when someone else wants to take a liking to his dragon, and it's just not going to happen. And so there's a strike to people's ego over the matter. This is a historical fiction. I haven't read a lot of historical fiction. So this is about the British against Napoleon. And Lawrence and Tremorare are on the side of the British, and dragons are numerous to the point that they are used like maybe aircraft are today. as breath weapons are essentially not terribly common. You have to have riders. They're calling the shots. They have people strapped to the sides who are going to throw and drop bombs and shoot guns as they come in close at other dragons, at ships. At one point, you got 4 dragons literally carrying what is basically a ship in the air. Didn't see, I believe they weren't going above 1,000 feet, that sort of thing. So we're talking hundreds of feet worth of air envelope to do battle in. What else? But like I said, if this is a 340 or 50 page book, and if it were about let's say 50, 100 pages longer, I'd almost say it was too long-winded and boring. So if you're looking for excitement, this is not it. This is it's not even. It's almost too slow, but you get through it quick enough that I actually enjoyed it, found it interesting. To the extent I am going to read the next one, and I'm going to go off to Barnes and Noble to find what is it? A Natural History of Dragons by Marie Brennan is the name. Let it be known that construction in Michigan sucks, because I have a Barnes & Noble that's almost inaccessible because of the construction. I have another one, I could get to it, but it's like 1 lane on a 2-lane highway, so now I'm going to take this twice as long way around to get to it just to pick up this thing. That's why people order things online instead of going to stores sometimes. I'm tempted myself, but no, I like to go in the store, and I'm just going to go get the thing. But next week, Throne of Jade, the Temeraire book to Naomi Novik. When Britain intercepted a French ship and its precious cargo, an unhatched dragon's egg, Captain Will Lawrence of the HMS Reliant unexpectedly became master and commander of the noble dragon he named Temeraire. As new recruits in Britain's aerial corps, man and dragon soon proved their mettle in daring combat against Bonaparte's invading forces. That happens at the end of this one. Now China has discovered that its rare gift, intended for Napoleon, has fallen into British hands, and an angry Chinese delegation vows to reclaim the remarkable beast, but Lawrence refuses to cooperate. Facing the gallows for his defiance, Lawrence has no choice but to accompany Temeraire back to the Far East, a long voyage fraught with peril, intrigue, and an untold terrors of the deep. Yet once the pair reach the court of the Chinese emperor, even more shocking discoveries and darker dangers await. So some political intrigue for the next one. Yeah, they match with the dragon. The dragon picks its rider, and it's extremely difficult to separate them. So I guess that's why he's got to go along as far as peaceful negotiations go, I guess, because Temeraire is just not going to give him up. And so that is the bond between the man and the dragon. There are women dragon riders. We have a good character introduced in this one that does the same as well. Lawrence has a little, I didn't think there'd be women dragon riders, but here they are. And takes a good leadership role for them. That's it. Interesting, but not amazing, but good enough that I'm going to keep going and on to this one for next week. That is it. Thank you very much. Bye-bye.